The watch is capable of answering your phone calls or rejecting them.
Pair successfully, and now it's reading data from your phone.
The watch does support step counting, calorie, and mileage. The watch is waterproof 100%. In terms of the heart measurements and the pulse, it is actually quite precise. So if you're looking for a very, very inexpensive watch that will basically keep track of your fitness levels and your heart rate and allow you to preview your messages from all sorts of apps, then this is probably something you may want to consider. Okay, so this is the GOKOO Smart Watch Fitness Tracker Heart Monitor. It's a rose gold color, it's unisex. The band is aluminum, stainless steel, but you also get a replacement silicone one. And they provided you with instructions and a screwdriver to do that very easily. All right, so let's show you how it charges it. It uses these two pins and a magnetic pin. So we've just plugged this in. It's a magnetic charger plugged into the USB. Works with iOS, Androids. Here are the specs for this watch. It uses Bluetooth 4.0. There's a 170 milliamp built-in battery, charging voltage 5 volts, waterproof 100%. Here it is, completely waterproof. Well, there's a lot of droplets on here, so we gotta wait for it to dry. Okay, and then we should be able to control it again. See that? IP67. So let's go through some of the features on this watch. Now the touch sensor is right here. So this is, imagine this like an enter button. In order to turn on the watch, it needs to be obviously charged. Turn it on. You hold it for 3 seconds. Vibration will occur and the watch will turn on. Pairing it is quite simple. It's Bluetooth 4.2, so you just make sure that the Bluetooth is enabled and it's going to go in sync with your phone. To load the app, you just scan this QR code right here. It's called H-Band.
You're gonna install that and then pair this with the watch. So let's go sign up. All right, so you definitely wanna keep this app running. It will drain some of your battery, but not a lot. Let's do that. Personal information. And now make sure your watch is on and scan. So Q8, that's the model number of the phone, and boom. As you can see, you can install your SMS, your phone call, your WeChat, your QQ, your LinkedIn, your Twitter, Facebook, WhatsApp, Skype, Snapchat, Insta. This is what we need to enable. H-Band, confirm, allow. Now this watch will allow you to make phone calls, send and receive messages, emails. Let's not worry about that. There is no cloud data to pair account, sure. Pair successfully, and now it's reading data from your phone.
You can cycle through all the options with a button here. This will turn it off, long press. This is your stats and information. This is your step counter, calorie counter, distance counter. It syncs to your app. This is where you start the different types of exercises. We're in a sub menu. Outdoor walk, run, cycle, stationary bike, and if you long press, each one of these has their own options that are saving into your app as well.
All right, so the cool thing is you can start your walks and it will track where you're walking, so that's kind of neat. It uses Google Maps as well. It's got a nice little graph for all your data.
So the watch is capable of receiving texts, emails, LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, any of the apps that you install. So here's, for example, a payment that we got, and long press to access the details, and you can see it shows all the information, except you can't click on it. That's the only sort of thing.
You can answer phone calls as well as they're coming in. The phone number shows, it's vibrating on my hand, and I could answer or reject. So the phone also has the ability to take pictures, but of course you have to load up the app to do that.
The sleep counter, so it tracks how many hours of sleep you got. There's your blood pressure monitor, and then this checks your pulse and your heart rate at the same time. These two green lights, they track your heart rate, blood pressure. The G sensor is also right here in the back.
So the watch will automatically monitor your blood pressure. It can be set to every 10 minutes, just check your blood pressure to make sure you're not going and exerting yourself. All right, so this is our blood pressure. Let's see if I breathe heavy, if it speeds up. Okay, so it should be increasing. There it goes. And there it goes. Woo-wee! The next one is your pulse and your blood pressure. So for that, you have to let it go for about 20 seconds. Try not to move. And then this will display your proper blood pressure information. Now all this data can be saved into your app, so it is a great watch for and daily routines. So if you're looking for a very, very inexpensive watch that will keep track of your fitness levels and your heart rate and allow you to preview your messages from all sorts of apps, then this is probably something you may want to consider. It is obviously not going to compete with all the other big watches out there, but for a small amount of money, this is something that's definitely good. If you are a female and in the app you set yourself as a female, you will have additional features that males do not, such as recording the menstrual period, preparation for pregnancy, duration of the pregnancy, and mom time. If you set the women features correctly, you're going to be able to tell when your ovulatory period is and your ovulation date as well. That's it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one.